Computer, can you give me a status on the two-way comm satellite that we sent out?
It is still traveling through interstellar space and approximately a third of the way through its planned transit window. Would you like the calculations on the projected ETA?
No, that's not necessary.
And the main thing that we need to be doing right now
Working on your to-do list. Come on, working on your to-do list.
is power. Power. We need a lot more power.
Power is on his to-do list. I count that as a win.
So the first thing I'm going to do is go finish setting up the 8 more coal power plants, which will get 600 power, which is not very much, but it will for now fully utilize that coal. Was the wrong blueprint.
I don't think that blueprint is quite big enough.
So by putting these up here, that means that gravity can push out into the pipes and down without power.
I thought you were fixing that, making it so there wouldn't be an issue with power.
So if these ever do shut down, which they really shouldn't, not with priority power.
No shutdowns. Shutdowns are not efficient.
Then
Now is not the time for a micro break. Get back to work on the power. Though I am waiting to see if something comes up from the depths and nibbles on his toes.
up we go. You know, I'm going to get grumpy if that keeps up.
I would suggest more practice with your jetpack if that's the issue. Put in some lighting, Pioneer 3. We can't see.
I don't understand.
You're in the underbelly of the coal plant. It's dark. Lighting would help us see what you're doing.
Okay. That's more like it. I need to get more oil going. Where's oil?
Oh, good. For a second, I thought he forgot how to use the scanner.
This is a desert. There should be lots of oil.
This is not that kind of desert. This is a different planet. Did he not read the briefing? Did he not read the briefing?
The Pioneer signed off on all training materials, but comprehension is questionable.
Oh, this is all such a mess. Okay.
I think you should quit complaining about the inefficiencies of the system that you built. You know, the company's called Fix It for a reason.
Oh, this is all such a mess.
There are many suggested layouts for your factory in the Fix It manual in Chapter 9345. I doubt you read it.
Everything's on. Okay. really want to get these going.
Good choice. SAM components are important. Off you go now, back to work.
So you're just idle.
Idle is not good. You could have at least routed it to an awesome sink. Still haven't fixed that truck route, I see. Are you trying to get run over?
Dude.
Don't get run over. Cloning is expensive. His clone insurance is still current, right?
Confirmed, insurance is still active, though rates did increase due to the last incident.
Okay, I don't know why I put a big one here, but so be it.
We could probably find out, but I don't want to review the footage again.
Try this again. I've made this much harder for myself than it should have been.
Things always seem harder for you, Pioneer 3. I did start an investigation into our selection program. I think there are some gaps.
Okay, these should relatively quickly unload.
Quick unloading is good. It would have been better if you'd done it earlier.
I have enough.
Upgrades in place are always nice to see. Look at that stuff go.
So if one of these fills up because it's not being used, all the other products will go, and that's what the point of this is. So if that fills up, I'll route to the storage and route to the sink and unblock the path for these others to go. And we need those on each path because we need the fast loading and unloading.
This is what you should have done with that other idle section. Think of all the tickets you could have had.
So that's what the point of all this is, to make sure that when these back up, if these fill up like this has, what would normally happen is when the sulfur unloads, it would go and it would just stop everything from here on. But instead of stopping everything else from unloading, it goes, it gets sunk. Ouch. Get away from the train, get away from the train.
Vehicle collisions are prohibited per Fix-It regulations. Maybe you should put in some roads or signs Warning crossings? Something?
Yeah. We can get there from here. So copper wire and steel pipes. So let's run it along here.
You should be producing both of those. You should be able to do that.
Because he needs these to make those things.
He really struggles with nouns, doesn't he? Things. Such an ambiguous term.
Okay. We wander over here. We've got an assembly line. Unused. Things.
Again with the things. Strange Conveyor Belt Construction 101. You could teach an advanced course, Pioneer 3. Looks like you got it straightened out. Nope, I was wrong.
Yes, it's ugly, but it works.
Ugly, but it works. That's not a fix-it motto,
We need
but maybe it could be.
wire. Thing is, these have been cut off. These have been cut off. Okay,
I'm not sure you should be so happy about that being cut off.
I got some time. I'll get it back. So we only need 2 of them.
He's gonna forget about that and then wonder why it's not producing.
Sam Hoozits. Check. It's ugly. It's hacky.
Standard Pioneer 3 procedure.
Check.
Check.
More Local power. Check. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need that. I also need... Nope. Yeah, I know. That's old. I'm dating myself. I don't care.
Your clone hasn't been around all that long, but you have been through several iterations of your clone.
Maybe I just need to make a consumables factory?
Might be a good idea.
No wonder it's been so hard to sleep. Alright. And right there we will call it a day. I know you're watching.
Am not. Never mind that little blinking light.